Myself is Jaydip and I am currently working as Senior Manager of Cognizant Technology Solutions. And I am having more than 16 plus year of experience in, testing area, mostly on test automation, then test solutioning into digital transformation, test assessment, and my area of interest is mostly related on the cloud platform and the AI and ML. And I am managing couple of accounts which are mostly consist of estates and infra and DevOps engineer. And I have a very strong team to support me. And I think that's all from my end.
Yeah, hi everyone. So this is Prabha. So overall, I have around 10 years of experience in test automation. So currently, I'm working as a lead SDET and also an automation specialist in Cognizant. So I have worked on the overall various type of the test automation like web automation, mobile iOS, Android and iOS mobile app, and the API automation. So I have also worked on the service virtualization techniques, and I have automated the Angular based web applications. And I have also getting involved in the continuous integration and continuous testings through the various tools. And I'm also implemented various solutions with the cloud based components like the AWS and the few of the Azure components. And I have also completed the AWS solution architect certifications, where I have implemented with that help of that, right? So we have implemented various tools and solutions across our projects to improvise the test automation to the industry standard. And I have given my best in team handling, problem solving, and providing the technical guidance, and also being supportive to the team members. So yeah, that's about myself.
So in ATA 2023 session, basically we are going to present our test automation solution and contract test. And Rajat, if you see, basically there are various testing technologies we are seeing over the decades, we can say, like, whether it is a simple UI-based automation with Selenium and WebDriver IO, or it could be some API automation with Karate or REST assured framework. And but whereas the contract testing is relatively new and there are very limited information available around pre-web that we have. And on the other hand, it is extremely important because in the past most organizations are using monolithic architecture based application, and that often failed due to the frequent inconsistency and slowness to handle the transactions. And also such applications are not agile, and any wrong changes in the application can potentially bring the whole system down. So due to these, all the organizations have started moving towards microservice-based distributed application architecture. And these applications are interacting with various internal and external system to meet the end-to-end business goal. And as there are various integration between the applications, so there will be some contract. When I say contract, so this is basically the agreement to exchange the data between the system and the business flows. So it's important that all the systems are aligned and followed with the agreed business contract. So because sometimes, there could be some design changes either at the consumer or the provider side, which may not be informed to the other side system, right? So at that time when other side system perform the business validation, it will cause failure due to the changes in the design. So that means agreed contract has been broken and it's a violation between the application. So we need to perform contract testing for every services at the early stage to identify contract related issues before getting into the business validation stage. So this is the first stage we can say when we are, testing the microservice based event-driven solution. So hence contract testing plays important role to ensure that application business contract are adhered as per the agreed between internal and external systems. And in this session, basically we will describe like what are the various stages of contract testing and what are the technologies or tools basically we are using and how we are integrating with our agile DevOps methodologies, like we have used Swagger deployment pipeline. We have integrated it with CI/CD, and also we are using cloud-based platform like AWS. So we are hosting it AWS EKS. So in terms of learning, there are lots of opportunities around, and that listener or audience can take away from these sessions. So in terms of target audience, what I can say, like, it should be, applicable to everybody who is in the information technology field for quite some time, whether they are, seasoned or newcomers. So, so this is basically, this will be a good learning experience with respect to the next gen technological solutions that are, coming trend in the market.
So so as you said, right? So when we perform this, contract testing, even when we do it through manual, right? So we need to spend lots of effort, and also, also there are some chances for producing some human errors as well when we do the business contract validations. So due to this, right? So overall, the automation coverage of any particular application, right? It will be impacted hugely across all the systems. So in order to avoid that, right? Yeah. So we have built that the pact based contract test automation solutions. So this one, we have hosted it in AWS, and also we are running it in the CI/CD, like to the after the Swagger deployment. So whenever any deployment happens, right, so it automatically invokes this test automation pipeline, and the business contracts will be verified for all the microservices. So with the help of this, right, so we are able to achieve more than 85 percentage of the auto verification of the business contracts for across all the applications. And also this solution, right, the unique thing, like this is a zero touch automation with no manual intervention in between. And also this can be highly scalable and reusable. So the audience who are all getting involved, right, so definitely they will be able to get this idea, and they will be able to leverage it with their organizations. So that will definitely help them to improve their the business contract testing for yeah. So when I joined this software industry, right, so software, like when I joined, like that time, I didn't have much knowledge on the programming side. So because I was from the different electronic background. So after joining here, right, so like I got to know that the programming is very important. So I put a lot of effort in the beginning days, to understand that, and to cope up that. So after that, right, I became a successful automation tester, and also I was able to help the other team members also, right. So other team members in terms of how to handle the situations, and how to implement the reusable components and reusable solutions. So I have been into different various situations where the team has to showcase the various level of automation in their application landscape. So I put some more effort in those areas, and I have helped them, the team and the entire project to improvise their overall the automation strategy, which really helped for the project perspective. And so also, like if you ask me personally, right, so like I like to lead that, I like to, so I have been working as a team lead from last some 4 years. So what I learned from that, right, so the generally a good team lead, right, so it's not the one who leads the good team, who makes that who build the team good. So that is in, so I'm going with that, and so far I have been doing that in my careers.
And there are two things basically, and first I will call the people. And basically I am managing, lots of teams, and there are many people I work. It is not only I'm managing, but there are other who my colleagues whom I need to interact day to day basis. And I think working with people, they're basically good people, and working with them is basically a really great privilege. And there are some beautiful minds over there, and sharing my thoughts and understanding their thoughts, and appreciating each other really, keeps me motivated to go along with it. And second point, I would like to call out, we are fortunate, like, we are in this industry, like, information technology industries, and we are seeing lots of influx of the knowledge in terms of whether it is the cloud, whether it is the automation, whether it is the AI and ML. These things, there are enormous learning opportunity. And I love learning, I love new things, I love to explore various ideas, various innovation and automations, everything. So there are basically these two things, keep me motivated in my day-to-day life.